Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Justina, and for today's tutorial, I'm going to be playing with Jaclyn Hill's 3 highlighters and her 3 brushes, which I'm really excited about because my skin looks so glowy, so glossy and wet, and I really love these highlighters more than I thought I would. So there's 3. I want to show you which one that I would purchase if I had to choose from the 3, so stay tuned. I also want to say just stay calm and stay sane. I know things are crazy right now. We're all social distancing, we're all quarantining, and it's a lot. We're getting really bored, we're getting antsy, but just be really grateful for everything that you have in this moment. The fact that we actually have downtime. So if you have a hobby that you love and you felt like before you weren't getting time to really immerse yourself in it, this is definitely the time to do so. Take time with your family if you are with your family right now. Really relax, get into the things that you really wanted to when you felt like you were too busy. So I love you guys, and without any further ado, let's get into today's tutorial. Okay guys, so I have my base on and I have this little Jaclyn Hill box right here which has everything that we'll need to highlight our face. So one being, this is Jaclyn Hill's loose highlighter in the shade Balm. This is another highlighter. This is the luminous powder in the shade Carrots. So this is the Flash highlighter palette. This is the lighter palette of the 2 that she has. And then this is the brush set. It is sold separately, but there are 3 brushes which complement each highlighting powder. So this is what the brush looks like. So this is the luminous powder in the shade Carrots. To me, what's crazy is it definitely looks like a highlighter, a loose highlighter inside, but when I'm picking it up on the brush, it's definitely coming off more powdered like. So I'm going to tap it off, and then I'm just going to press it onto the skin. They say that, oh, okay, so I don't know where I should really press this onto. So I'm going to press my forehead, and I want to say that they say that this is really close to like the Lancome powder or the Hourglass powder, which is very like luminous and it sets the face, but it's not for all over. So I'm kind of confused because it really does give a sheen, as you can see. I'm gonna place some on the nose, the chin. But I can see it really gives a delicate highlight. I don't want to put too much on the cheekbone area because I feel like I am going to do that. So I'll take a little and just maybe swipe down towards the cheeks. I don't have blush yet. So I actually am really enjoying this brush. I could say I usually don't care less for a brush. Brushes don't make a dramatic difference to me, but this feels very nice, and I love like the density of the brush and how it's shaped, and I like the way that it's distributing the product. So this is the JO2, and again, I really am blown away by these brushes. I love the way that they're shaped and the density of them, as well as the style and the design. It's very Jaclyn, very sleek, it's very beautiful. So this is Jaclyn's palette. I really am in love with the design. I really do love the packaging. This is very heavy, as you can see mirrored in the background. This is very luxurious. So it has this beautiful luxurious mirror, and it also has 4 shades as well. There's Gleam, there's Ice, there's Sparks, and there's Mesmerized. So I'm actually just gonna feel this. This actually feels really beautiful. So I'm going to try to put the shades on the back of my hand so you can see what they look like. This first shade is Gleam. That's pretty insane. So this next shade is Ice. And these reflecting on the monitor are truly like crazy, like beautiful. Even on the back of my hand, I swatched them on my forearm at first and they did not look as crazy and like as pigmented as they do right now. This next shade is Sparks. And then this last shade that I'm going to be placing on my hand is Mesmerized. And wow, that looks really beautiful. As you can see, they're all really metallic. And right now, my two favorites are Iced and Mesmerized. But Mesmerized, this one, this last shade being my favorite. So again, this is Gleamed, this is Iced, this is Sparks, and this is Mesmerized. So I'm going to be going with Mesmerized on my cheekbones. So I'm going to be taking this JO2 brush and I'm going to be going into the shade Mesmerized. It's so crazy to me because it comes off so pink in the pan, but on my cheeks it just looks so golden. And wow, when I really turn my cheek, you can see just how much my face is just glistening, how much highlight is on my face. When I'm looking straight forward, I feel like there's barely any highlighter. And as I let my face like shift and reflect, it's literally just so beautiful. And I'm glad I didn't put blush on yet because I can play with these highlighters and just marry the two together after. But do you see how beautiful this is? So as you can see, this gave a really nice glow to my cheek. So I'm just gonna add on the other side. And it's really so beautiful. It just like the perfect amount of highlight you need if you're a highlighting girl. I know that if you're over the top, she has something definitely for you, which is our next highlight. But right now, this is something that I would definitely use every day. I thought walking into this is something that I probably wouldn't have used. I thought the Flash palette was too light for me. I thought she may have needed it in between, but so far so good. So I'm placing this highlight on my nose and I'm going on the cheek as well. I feel like you don't need all three of her highlighters or her brushes, but you definitely pick the highlighter that suits you the best. I feel like this palette, there's obviously 4 different colors that you can use, so maybe that could be the best bet as of now. But we're going to move on to the next highlighter and see what that's about. So this is the JO3 brush, and this is a little fan brush, as you can see. And this is the brush I'm most excited about because no one's really seen a brush like this before. And if you have, it's probably by a real makeup artist in their collection. So I'm really excited to have this as part of my collection, and I'm going to be showing you the highlight that goes with this brush as well. This is the last highlight, and it's in the shade Balm. With the JO3 brush is what I'm going to be using to applicate this. Because I know a little goes a long way, I have a little bit in my cap. I have this JO3 brush. I'm going to just be taking my mirror so I know where to place it exactly. So I'm going to dip into there, tap a bit off, because like I said, I know this goes a long way. I'm going to be placing it. Okay, sorry, I literally lost my words. Do you see how pigmented this is? This is like a highlighter, for instance. So if you do have a highlighter, or maybe ColourPop, I think makes these loose highlighters, you might be set. But this is definitely beautiful, and I believe it comes in 4 other shades as well. This is definitely a pop. I'm gonna put it on the tip of my nose. That is definitely like, you see me glowing. I'm gonna take some and put it down the bridge of my nose. This is my favorite place to highlight, and it definitely made it beam. So yes, I love that. That is welcomed. I'm gonna get my other cheekbone. Guys, do you see how potent this is? This is so pigmented. It is not for the faint of heart. So if you love highlight, you will definitely love this. And I mean, like, you have to love highlight. You have to be a fanatic. But this is so beautiful. I honestly don't know which one I would choose, so I'm kind of glad I brought all 3 to test. Because right now, I'm in my head like, which one would I choose? But if I could only choose one, which one would I choose? I feel like I fell in love with all 3 as I tested them. But you know what? I'm gonna place some blush on, put my lipstick on, and then I'll choose. And I'm glad I waited to put it on afterwards because highlighter can definitely overtake the face, especially when we're testing 3 highlighters. I feel really glowy in the sense that my skin looks so wet. On the monitor, I feel like supermodel wet. Like, this glow is real. Like, I'm so glowy. I don't know how to feel about it. In person, I'm just like, bitch, you could blend a little better, but on this monitor, I'm in love with myself. As you should be. Now that this Morphe Sweet Tea is on my lips, I have 4 Jaclyn Hill lipsticks to choose from. I have Sophia, That Girl, Perfectionist, and Tipsy. So also, side note, when I received mine were totally okay. So this is why I'm putting them on my lips. I'm sure not everyone received a horrible package. So if you have these and yours are okay, definitely follow along and place these on your lips, or go, yeah girl, I have that and this is my favorite shade. Comment down below if that was the case. If not, so be it. But my favorite are Tipsy and Sophia. They're both like hella brown. So this is Tipsy, and I'm just gonna place that on my hand for you. And this is Sophia. So as you can see, I love my browns, and I'm wondering, I'm like, wait, which one is that first one? Which is Tipsy. So I'm trying to think which highlighter would be the one that I would tell you to invest in, because while having all 3 is fun, if I could narrow it down to one, it would definitely be the Balm. This little loose highlighting powder is so nice with the J03 brush. This brush I've never really seen before. I haven't seen anyone sell this. So this was really nice to add to the collection. And as you can see, this is just giving me such a wet glow. And I'm just enjoying the shade, the fact that it's gold. I thought that it was going to be too gold, but it goes on so nice. And this brush is just so precise. As you can see, I can get down the nose. I can just get the tops of my cheek. I could get the cupid's bow or my chin. It was just really nice to work with both of these. I do think that the palette could be really nice because there's 4 shades and it is universal. You can definitely play with colors. So that would be based upon preference. The powder, I don't think that people would really want to set with it per se. They may, but I do feel like it would be a lot for all over the face to glow, but maybe it is nicer on a sponge. Next time I would have to try it out on a sponge instead of her brush, but I definitely would say that these highlighters are an A+, but from Jaclyn, I feel like would you expect any less when it came to highlighters? So I definitely don't need the drops that I'm used to using before I place my foundation on. This is definitely bright. It gives that wet dewy look that I want. So I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm actually really surprised, and I can't believe that I waited this long to implement this into my routine. So again, I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like today's content. Let me know down below which highlighter you like the most. Let me know which brush you liked, if you think that the brushes even matter. I definitely would say they are constructed in a way that I haven't seen before. They are dense. I really do like the shape of the brush. The design of the brush is really nice as well. I wouldn't tell you to purchase it if I didn't think that it was necessary. I don't think all 3 highlighters is necessary, as I said, but definitely sound off below in the comments. Let me know what you think. Talk to me. Let me know how this quarantine is going for you. I love you so much. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm coming out with another video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.